This was not just another game in the Eliteserien, and it certainly was not just another loss for Bodø Glimt. What happened on that pitch felt like a complete shift in control, a moment where one team executed everything perfectly while the other slowly lost grip on the match. Viking didn't just win this game 5-0, they took apart one of the most dominant teams in Norway with a level of intensity, tactical discipline, and confidence that made the result feel both shocking and deserved at the same time. From the very beginning, Viking made it clear that they were not going to sit back and respect Bodø Glimt's usual dominance. Instead of allowing them to build from the back and control possession, Viking pushed high up the pitch, applying pressure immediately and forcing uncomfortable decisions. Their front line didn't just press randomly. It was coordinated, structured, and aggressive in a way that cut off passing lanes and forced Bodø Glimt into areas they didn't want to play in. The midfield followed closely, compressing space and making sure there was no easy progression through the center. This early pressure had a visible effect. Bodø Glimt, a team known for calm build-up and fluid movement, suddenly looked rushed. Their passes lacked precision, their positioning seemed slightly off, and their usual rhythm never truly developed. Viking didn't allow them to settle for even a few minutes, and that constant disruption became the foundation for everything that followed. The first goal came as a direct result of that pressure. It wasn't a moment of individual brilliance or luck. It was the natural outcome of forcing mistakes in dangerous areas. Viking regained possession high up the pitch and immediately transitioned forward with speed and clarity. The movement was sharp, the decision-making was quick, and the finish was confident. In that moment, you could already sense that this game might not follow the expected script. After taking the lead, Viking didn't slow down or drop deeper. Instead, they increased the tempo even more. Their midfield continued to dominate duels, consistently winning second balls and preventing Bodø Glimt from building any sustained attacks. This part of the game was crucial because it removed any chance for Bodø Glimt to regain control. Every time they attempted to progress, Viking were there first, either intercepting passes or forcing turnovers. The second goal highlighted another key aspect of Viking's approach: transitions. Whenever they won the ball, they didn't hesitate or overcomplicate the situation. They moved forward quickly, exploiting the spaces left behind by Bodø Glimt's structure. Because Bodø Glimt often commit players forward during build-up, losing the ball in those moments left them exposed. Viking recognized this weakness and attacked it repeatedly, using width and intelligent runs to stretch the defense and create openings. At 2-0, the psychological aspect of the game became increasingly important. Bodø Glimt began to show signs of frustration and uncertainty. Their usual confidence on the ball was replaced by hesitation, and small mistakes started to appear more frequently. Viking, on the other hand, played with growing belief. Their movements became more fluid, their passing more confident, and their overall energy even higher. As the game continued, Viking's control extended into every phase. Their defensive structure remained compact, ensuring that Bodø Glimt had no space between the lines. Their pressing remained intense, preventing any comfortable build-up, and their attacking play became more and more dangerous as they found ways to exploit both central and wide areas. The third goal was a reflection of this complete control. It came after sustained pressure, where Viking pinned Bodø Glimt back and forced them into a defensive situation they couldn't escape. The positioning in the final third was intelligent, with players occupying key spaces and creating passing options that eventually led to a clear chance. The finish was once again composed, but what stood out most was how inevitable it felt. Another important factor throughout the match was Viking's use of width. Their wingers and fullbacks worked together to stretch the pitch, forcing Bodø Glimt's defense to cover larger areas. This created gaps in central zones, making it easier for Viking to combine and create chances. Overlapping runs added an extra layer of complexity, pulling defenders out of position and opening up space for late runs into the box. Even when leading comfortably, Viking refused to change their approach. They didn't retreat or try to manage the game conservatively. Instead, they maintained their intensity and continued to look for opportunities. This mentality was critical because it prevented Bodø Glimt from finding any momentum or confidence. Every time they tried to push forward, they were met with the same level of pressure and organization. The fourth goal felt like a statement to the entire league. It was not just about increasing the scoreline, but about demonstrating total dominance. The build-up was clean, the movement was coordinated, and the execution was precise. By this point, Bodø Glimt looked completely overwhelmed, unable to respond either tactically or mentally. The final goal, which made it 5-0, summed up the entire performance. Viking won the ball, transitioned quickly, and finished with confidence. It was simple, effective, and reflective of everything they had done throughout the match. There was no hesitation, no doubt, just a clear understanding of what needed to be done. From a tactical perspective, Viking executed their plan almost perfectly. Their high press disrupted Bodø Glimt's build-up, their midfield controlled the central areas, and their transitions exploited defensive weaknesses. At the same time, their discipline ensured that they remained compact and organized, limiting any chances of a comeback. For Bodø Glimt, this match exposed several issues. They struggled to adapt to the pressure, failed to maintain control in midfield, and were repeatedly caught out during transitions. Perhaps most importantly, they were unable to regain their confidence once things started going wrong. In football, momentum plays a huge role, and once Viking took control, Bodø Glimt never managed to shift it back. What makes this result so significant is not just the scoreline, but the way it happened. Viking didn't rely on luck or isolated moments. They dominated every aspect of the game, from tactical structure to physical intensity and mental strength. It was a performance that sends a clear message across the Eliteserien. In Norwegian football, Bodø Glimt have set a high standard over the past years, often controlling games and overwhelming opponents with their style. But this match showed that even the most dominant systems can be broken when faced with the right combination of pressure, organization, and belief. For Viking, this was more than just 3 points. It was a demonstration of their potential, a moment that could define their season, and a performance that will be remembered by fans for a long time. It showed what they are capable of when everything comes together, when tactics, execution, and mentality align perfectly.